put chicken and you bread it with hot pork rinds.
I will now call this meeting to order if our food discussion has finished. All right, welcome to, what is today? The March 2nd regular meeting. Ms. Byram, can we have roll call, please?
Yes, Mr. Hawkins.
Here.
Miss Dawson.
Here.
Mr. Rickett.
Was that me?
Yeah,
That
was you.
Here.
Miss Whittington.
Here.
Miss Harrington.
I'm here.
Madam Chair, the clerk certifies the presence of a quorum.
Great, thank you. Dr. Hornick, do we have any changes to our agenda?
No, ma'am.
All right. Seeking a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. All right, we need the closed session certification. Is that Ms. Whittington tonight? I mean, not certification, motion.
Yeah, I can. Oh. Laura's popping stuff up on my screen. Whereas the Orange County School Board has convened a closed meeting on this date pursuant to an affirmative recorded vote and in accordance. Oh, sorry.
Go up
That was
one.
sorry. Up one. Sorry.
Yeah, motion.
Motion pursuant to 2.2-3711A of the Code of Virginia, the Orange County School Board will convene a closed meeting for the following: discussion of personnel or the performance of a division employee as authorized by Section 2.2-3711A1 of the Code of Virginia for resignation, termination, transfer, employment, salary adjustment, and retirement of employees and the superintendent's contract.
All right, have a second.
I'd like
All in favor?
to say
Aye.
I'm in favor.
Now in closed.
Not surprised.
Right, we need to have our closed session certification. Ms.
Yes.
Whittington?
Yeah, now that I know the right one to read. Whereas the Orange County School Board has convened a closed meeting on this date pursuant to an affirmative recorded vote and in accordance with the provisions of the Virginia Freedom of Information Act, and whereas 2.23712D of the Code of Virginia requires certification by this school board that such closed meeting was conducted in conformity with Virginia law. Now therefore be it resolved that the Orange County School Board hereby certifies that, to the best of each member's knowledge, only public business matters lawfully exempted from open meeting requirements by Virginia law were discussed, and only such public business matters as were identified in the motion by which the closed meeting was convened were heard, discussed, or considered.
All right, we need a roll call vote. Ms. Byram?
We need a second.
Oh, we do
Second.
need that first.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Rickett.
You're welcome.
Mr. Hawkins,
Aye.
Ms. Dawson,
Aye.
Mr. Rickett,
Aye.
Ms. Whittington,
Aye.
Ms. Harrington.
Aye.
Madam Chair, the clerk certifies the vote as follows: 5 yes votes, no no votes. The resolution is approved by a 5-0 vote.
All right, thank you. And we have no item B, disposition of personnel actions tonight, so we'll skip over that and enter into open session. Could we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. All right, so we are down to item 5, public comment. Ms. Byram, do we have speakers tonight?
Yes, ma'am. We had 2 signed up, but our first speaker has said that she could not make it, so we have Miss Holly Dean.
All right.
Thank you.
Good evening, fellow school board members, Dr. Hornick, and Orange County residents, and fellow employees of Orange County as well. I'm Holly Dean, a lifelong resident of Orange County and an employee of Orange County Schools. Specifically, most of my career has been serving in the Locust Grove campuses. I'm here tonight expressing my grave concerns regarding the Valley Link transmission proposal. The proposed Joshua Falls Yeats 765 kV transmission line corridors, specifically Corridor 2, would pass in close proximity to the Locust Grove campuses, right next to Locust Grove Elementary and between Locust Grove Elementary and the solar farm. And that would be roughly 1,100 to 1,200 feet within the school. As you all may well know, that we have almost 1,000 students on that campus and over 100 staff members, including our Head Start kiddos. I'm writing to express opposition to the Joshua Falls Yeat 965 kV transmission line, and I am respectfully requesting the Orange County School Board, in close coordination with the Orange County Board of Supervisors, to pass a resolution affirming the protection of the county's rural character consistent with the county's comprehensive plan that will provide for safety and stability in the educational environment. In our small neighborhood, parents have expressed concerns about the health effects on their children when the ultra-high power transmission lines are in close proximity to the schools. Now, these aren't just your average transmission lines. These are 3 times more powerful than Dominion's current 500 kilovolt lines. They're not small, and they're tall, and they can be up to 160 feet. Infrastructure of this magnitude may introduce disruptions to transportation, outdoor activities, safety, and educational environment for the students and staff. Ultimately, the State Corporation Commission has the final authority to approve the project. And if you've received anything from Valley Link, you may think that this project is going through, but at this point, there is no application with the State Corporation Commission. That is expected to happen later this year. However, local unified input before large-scale infrastructure decisions are made can influence the final course of action. And this is why I am here. The forecast of rapidly evolving large load power demand associated with data centers can vary significantly. A thorough evaluation of need, alternatives, and local impact should be demonstrated prior to consideration by the State Corporation Commission. So, we respectfully urge the school board to adopt a formal resolution affirming the school board's commitment to preserving the rural character, safety, and educational environment consistent with the Orange County Comprehensive Plan. Number 2, oppose any proposed ultra-high transmission lines in close proximity to Orange County Public School campuses. Number 3, request that the State Corporation Commission explore potential alternatives and future needs. 4, coordinate with local, state, and other county officials in unified position that is in the best interest of the community, students, and staff. And lastly, communicate to the State Virginia Corporation Commission, the governor, the General Assembly, representing Orange County, and the project applicants. And I have also attached a proposed resolution that you can either adopt or amend or adjust per what you guys think as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we will close public comment. And move on down to number 6, item 6, consent agenda. Do I have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second?
A second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Number 7, our action items. Dr. Hornig?
Yes, ma'am. The first action item this evening is a series of field trips. Most are for Ms. Jamerson and the various groups of students that she works with and represents. She is here this evening. Should you have any questions? Additionally, there is one for FCCLA, which is the CTSO for our programs at the high school, as well as Ms. Patera, our community liaison, with 3 students looking to visit the Capitol to meet with legislatures, tour the Capitol, and I believe they're also going to be touring. Okay, there you go. Meeting with the DC Fire Chief Captain, as well as a U.S. Coast Guard helicopter pilot.
That's great.
All right. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the field trip request as presented.
I'll second that motion.
Any discussion?
No, looks fun.
I think maybe we can hide in the trunk or something.
Yeah.
Go with them. Sounds like fun. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Perfect.
Right.
Thank you, Ms. J. Best of luck to you.
You've set the bar so high, we expect you to come back with some goals, right?
Okay, won the last one.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes,
Awesome.
that is awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lori.
All right, we are
staying or
down
leaving?
to item B, finalizing plans for the VSBA and SBMA services. We had a discussion about this at the board retreat. Do we have a motion to move on it?
I'll make a motion to go ahead and finalize our plans for VSBA, SBMA services.
Right, second?
Second.
Any discussion?
No.
No, I don't. Should I make my? I have a statement. I didn't know that. I assumed people would be here tonight to talk about this. I'm just going to read part of my statement really quick. I just I know that this was contentious in 2024, and I'm just really excited that we have had such great discussions about how to move forward from there. And I just want you guys all to know how much I appreciate you helping me understand the different school board associations, being open to discussion, helping me explore what they all mean. I just really appreciate just the attitude and how we've come together to not only, come back to VSBA, but also join SBMA for policy services. And I'm just really excited to move forward. And, you know, there's no law in Virginia that says we have to join an association, but associations do give us benefits. And I just want to make it clear, I know a lot of people that are in my district did not support joining any association, but I just want to make it clear, like, just to put associations in perspective, I'm a member of an association, AARP. I know I kind of look young for that, but that's all right. But I don't follow all their advice. I don't use all the vendors they promote. I don't fully back all their legislative agenda. And both VSBA and SBMA are associations, and we're choosing to associate with them, but that is not a blind adherence to every policy they put out verbatim or a sign that we are in 100% alignment for everything that they advocate for at the Virginia State House. But we're looking forward to using the tools that they're going to provide us to help guide us and help us make better decisions. But at the end of the day, our heart is to make local decisions and local policy choices. And so we're going to take things into account, but we want to do what's best for Orange County students, and for this school system. So I'm just looking forward to working with you guys to do that.
Thank you, Ms. Whittington. And if I could just clarify, what the action that we're taking tonight will do is authorize Ms. Byram to send a letter to VSBA requesting readmittance into that association, and then also sign a contract with SBMA, which will cost us $1,000, and will give us their policy services until their fiscal year expires at the end of, I believe it goes to June 1st, right? May 31st. And then at that point, we'll evaluate. Our current policy manual is pretty much entirely VSBA, because that's where we were until 2024. And so most of our manual is what they've given us in the past. And then we have a new policy committee that meets this week for the first time. So we're going to start evaluating more as the board, and then utilize SBMA and see how those two things compare. And then in June, we'll be able to have a little better information to make a decision to move forward. So our motion is those two things, VSBA and SBMA. And we have a motion and a second and discussion, so we're ready to vote?
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. So we are down to item 8, Superintendent's Budget Development.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Just wanted to share with the board and the community what our budget development calendar will look like. And Laura, if you wouldn't mind pulling the PDF. Just so you know, and thank you to the board for your willingness to work with us this year as we are working through a transition in the finance department. But our goal is to present our FY27 budget at a special called meeting on March the 16th. We will hold a public hearing a week later on March the 23rd. And Ms. Byram has already taken care of meeting the requirements for the number of days in advance that's required by code. And then we already have a meeting scheduled on March the 30th, which is a pre-called meeting. We've already have it on the books, and that's where we will seek the board to take action. And then obviously, as this rolls through, likely what we present in certain instances will not be 100% completely the final budget for any number of reasons. And so we will have to come back to the board for you all to essentially amend and reapprove your approved budget based on what state revenue forecasts look like at the particular time, local revenue forecasts look like at the particular time. And so when we get to March 16th, if we don't have a clearer picture than what we have now, we will use information that we glean from multiple sources to determine what state and local, in particular, what state revenue will look like. Right now, the House and Senate are, even though they are controlled by the same party, are pretty significantly far apart in where they stand with priorities isn't the right word, where they stand with proposed revenue to schools. They have both come out with different recommended pay raises for school employees. And so we have some work to do. So just knowing that when we come to you on the 16th, we will bring the best and most accurate revenue forecast that we have at the time, but they are ultimately still a projection until the budget is finalized and we get a state calc tool. And we will just have to work through it step by step. But we wanted to put this information out and get it before the board and the public. And again, thank you to the board members for your willingness to add. There shouldn't be long nights, but your willingness to add 2 afternoons in March, and we appreciate your flexibility.
All right, thank you, Dr. Hornick.
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions or comments about any of that? We're good? All right, so item 9, board member comments and future items. I just wanted to quickly remind us that we have 2 meetings this Friday. Our legislative committee is kicking off Friday morning, and also our governance and policy committee that I referenced a minute ago is kicking off. And then just congratulations, Gordon Barber Elementary School received that grant from Congressman Venman on Thursday morning. That was a wonderful event, and we're happy to have the congressman's support in supporting our schools. So that's awesome. Anything else?
Yes, ma'am, if I may.
Sure.
I know we're not supposed to have conversations with people who come in and provide public comments, but I really do feel that this is an amazingly important area that we need to be aware of. And I would like to let everyone know that in relationship to the proposed transmission lines at Joshua Falls, the Lake of the Woods External Affairs Committee is also in the process of addressing this, advocating against it, in addition to several of the data centers and other things that they've been very active on. I would like to encourage everyone and have you encourage your friends to attend Valley Link's presentation next week. It's Monday, March 9th from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Lafayette Station. In addition, tomorrow night's Board of Supervisors meeting, Supervisor Brian Nickel will be speaking about this on the agenda, and we'll also have this on the agenda tomorrow. And Brian has also invited Dominion Energy to the March 24th Board of Supervisors meeting, and they will be in attendance. So again, it's critical, it's a great discussion, and it's even more critical and something that I'm only bringing to our school board because of the proximity to our schools and our students. So I wanted to thank you for that. And I did have something else.
Mr. Hawkins, anything to add?
No.
Mr. Rickett?
Well, in the budget committee, we're Wednesday. We're going to be Wednesday.
Yes, just wanted, we finalized the date this evening. So Ms. Harrington, Mr. Rickett, as well as me, of course, Ms. Click, and Mr. Honaker will be meeting to have the Budget and Finance Council begin to look through the budget as well.
And Ms. Dawson, can I say something else?
Sure.
I also, before I'm done, I wanted to extend my appreciation and thanks and just amazement. I was able to attend 2 student-focused events in the last couple weeks. The first one was the Hornets Heroes event that I attended and watched amazing young children, young individuals excel, and just the joy on their faces as they played basketball and cheered to the basketball players was heartwarming. So I wanted to just, again, thank Susan, Ms. Ayers, for all she does for our students, and LB, I don't remember her last
Laura
name.
Beth Chambers.
She is going to give me a little blurb to put in the Lake of the Woods comments down there, and it was just amazing, and I'm so appreciative that this division, that this county spends our time and heart on such a wonderful program. In addition to that, I was able to attend the DECA Virginia competition this last Saturday in Virginia Beach, and again, what comes out of our students, out of our children's hearts, and what they have learned over the time here in Orange and other places through their parents, through the organization, through our teachers' hearts and time, was wonderful. It was so amazing to watch these children come in there. First, I had to grade like 15 different written individual business plans, and then had to judge other children's presentations of the business plan. And it was wonderful. It was just absolutely amazing. I just wanted to encourage anyone who ever has the chance to please go judge. They were a little bit shorthanded this year, but we made it happen. There were over 5,000 student participants.
Amazing.
Thank you, Ms. Harrington, for
Thank
doing
you.
that. That's awesome. Ms. Whittington, anything more to add? All right. We do not need, number 10, the second closed session tonight, so we are finished, unless anyone else has. Dr. Hornick, do we have anything
No, ma'am,
else?
we're good. Yes, thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you all. We are adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Short and sweet tonight. Get you home before.